Today, I'm going to reveal my secret guide on how you can find undervalued memes. After using this strategy and experimenting for several months, I can say that this has significantly made it easier for low ports to be profitable on meme coins. 80% of traders fail because of not having a proper strategy, but today, I'll be guiding you step by step on what I look for in the market. Today, we're just going to keep it a raw ass video, and I'm really going to decipher this strategy that I've found to been quite profitable. And getting straight into it, I use Terminal to trade. So these filters work well for me on the Terminal platform, but if you guys use a different platform and whatnot, it'll probably work as well. What is this crazy strategy? We're gonna head to the trending page right over here. We're gonna head over to DEX. So this basically means that it's on the paid sections. People pay DEX to put on the DEX screener platform, and that's probably like one of the biggest things in crypto and CT where people need to have DEX paid for some reason, but it's whatever. We're just gonna have to adapt to it and go with the flow. So right when you head over to DEX, you can use the 5-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame. I usually like to use 5-30 minutes, right? Try to see like what's kind of bonded, what really has been running in the market the last hour, the last 30 minutes, the last 5 minutes. Now I'm going to show you guys my exact filters that I use for this trending page. So you're going to go over to filters, and right off the bat, I want to see the token being minimum 240 minutes. So the coin has to be out for at least 4 hours. Okay. And my metrics would be volume needs to be at least $300, and the market cap maximum has to be 100k, because usually what I really want to find for these coins is like sub 100k that's been consolidating for quite a while and that has a really good narrative. For example, I bought this token called Fly, which I made 8.8 SOL on, and you guys wouldn't even believe my entry. It was 2.8k, and yeah, that's exactly how I found this coin, was through the trending page. We looked at the IG. One thing I really want to mention is virality. This came out like literally 2 days ago and it had 500k likes, but then also at the same time it was just like, oh shit, it's undervalued, it's at 2k, so why not? So obviously you see me buying here at 2k market cap. I only invested like $200. I came out with $889, which is 684. Obviously I could have made much more. I sold for literally a 5x, but if I held till 400k, that would have been $30,000 like within the same night. Obviously I went to sleep, so I didn't really want to sleep on this, but if I held this and I woke up to it at 9 a.m. in the morning, I would have probably been up like 20-30k. That just goes to show that these type of memes you can find on the trending page. You don't have to be fast, you don't have to be even good, you just have to find bottomed out narratives. So today what I really want to discuss is, number one, my filters and settings. I obviously just went through that. Number two, I want to talk about what type of narratives you guys should be looking for, specifically using this trending page and these filters and these settings. I want to show you guys some accounts you guys should follow. There was this post that this trader made. It is so hard to trench with a low port. Obviously it's very hard to trench with a low port because you're going against people that have been trading for years now and 6-7 figures. So your job is to be very sharp. Running up even 1k to 10k is very difficult. We get that, we understand that. You have to be sharp with DD and look out for vamps, PvP, etc. What does DD mean? Due diligence. What does vamps, PvP? What's all this, right? Vamps basically mean two of the same tokens but with different images or different names. Vamp. So people might overturn your coin with another one just because it has a better image or a better looking name, or it's not the right name. A whole lot of bullshit, but at the same time you do have to look out for that, because it's important that when you're in a coin you want to be deciphering through these PvPs. You want to be in the correct ticker, the correct name, the correct image. So that's why you have to be very sharp with your due diligence. Also, I want to really talk about this person. You guys should look at Logjam. He's a really good trader. He's turned 1k to 1.2 million in like the span of a couple months, and this is like the strategy that I've been using for more than a year. So don't touch these new pairs. Avoid these soon and these new pairs. You want to focus on the migrated section, and that's why I said look at the trending page that has DEX paid. Sometimes some of them have not bonded. That's okay, as long as the narrative is there. You want to be really early, or you want to be finding out bottomed out narrative. See, that's why we put the age limit of 240 minutes to 4 hours. His strategy is even longer. Don't 8 coins below that 15 to 24 hour threshold. You guys want to forget about tweet coins and quick catalyst plays. But I really do want to say that you guys should keep J7 tracker open all the time, so you can see like big accounts like this, Pump Fund Ecosystem, Polymarket. If they're tweeting a meme that's going viral, even Donald Trump tweeting something, it might be tokenized, and you always want to keep it open. Like just say you're in a viral coin and it's like no one has interacted with it, and you're in there bottomed out sitting at like 2k 3k like I was on Fly, and then boom, you want to keep it open just in case if someone tweets about your coin. It's always important. And if you want to see virality coins, obviously I use this tracker as well to see how many people are tweeting about that coin. For now, your job is to not focus on that. Your job is to focus on bottom out narratives, and using these filters and settings, I'm sure that even with myself, if I started a low port again, I can probably compound that to even like mid 5 figures, 6 figures within a couple of months. Also, I don't want you guys to expect fast money quick, because like people always have this concept of like I need to make it out quick, but like that's not really what's gonna happen. Sure, it might take you a couple weeks, it might take you a couple months. For some people, it might even take up to a year. That's okay. Go at your own pace. You don't want to compare yourselves to others that are working faster than you or are making more money. Sure, you can let it inspire you, but at the same time, you really want to get down to your strategy and just improve your edge, because it doesn't matter like if that dude is making 100k, you want to stick to your strategy, because end of the day, that strategy will compound over time and you will find that runner that'll just print you extravagantly. I've had a friend, like he's trading for a year on and off, he was making 5-10k P&Ls, and then boom, that one big play hit and he made 300k. So it's always about timing, and you always want to be on the market no matter what, because you will find that break maker. So rather sitting on the scope, find memes on different social platforms. For example, that fly token I was in, it was an IG post that got 500k likes. This is insane. If you guys see like even 120k likes within a couple hours, that's really good. Yeah, another example would be memers, short spine memers. This has 1 million likes and it's hit 300k market cap within just 6 hours, because the post got 1 million likes within 6 hours. I still think this can probably go higher, but at the same time, it's always important to find memes that have good views on social platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. So rather than relying on others or just seeing a random new coin or meme scope, it's much easier to build conviction and hold longer. You guys really need to build your own conviction. With these filters and settings on the trending page, you guys want to find a coin that fits well with you. So for me, if you find something early and think it'll continue to build, you should hold it. And that's what I always preach. You guys should build your own intuition to the point where if you see a coin, you know instantly that's just trash, that's slop. But obviously at the same time, if you think it's good, try to find an entry. You don't have to buy it right away as well. You have to wait for dips. You have to wait for your entries. For this narrative that I was in fly, like it was just a no-brainer. It was already sitting at 2k market cap. Like that's the lowest it could be. This went to 400k. And now if you guys do the math on that, 2k to 400k, that's like what? Bro, that's 100x. That's insane. More than 100x. So obviously if I held that, I would have been up 300 sold, which is what? Like 20k. So it's always important that you guys are looking at these filters and settings to try to help you find narratives. Obviously you want to see like this side as well, see what's bonded throughout the day and see why this coin has been running, find out the meta as well of the day, etc. You guys want to look at new videos with a couple of 100k likes, and if multiple people post the same meme with that later of engagement, it's a good sign that it's going viral. So just because it's one post with 100,000 likes, that doesn't justify the runner. It doesn't justify it moving higher. You gotta always ask yourself, like, would other people buy at this price? So let's just say you got in fly at 2k, right? Would you expect the price to be going to 100k? My first target was 100k, but at the same time I was sleeping. It was like 3 a.m. Look right here, I still at 3 a.m. But then 6 hours later it ran to 400k. Obviously that was my mistake. I should have set limit orders and just held it, because 2 soul is what? That's really nothing for me, so I should have held that. So I obviously have a lot to learn myself as well, and I have been experimenting these settings, so give me a break guys. I'm also learning these new settings that I've just filtered out. But like I said, social trading has definitely changed the game, and it's much easier to find coins now. There's a lot of good opportunities in the market. Like I said in my previous video, the Pub Fund app where you can use to find coins, there's a lot of traders that are making like 200k in a day. Look, Narox made 72k in one day, and you can see his thesis, you can see his call outs, you can see what they're buying and why they're buying. Nah, Tutu's my word, basically gonna cry on one of these cats, for example, and he's up 250k. So you guys can follow these guys on Pump Fund app, and you can see how much these guys are actually making throughout the day. I think his character is beginning to reach a level of relevancy that Triple T started to gain after the rest of the other Brain Rock characters. There's so much ways to find coins now, and it's not even funny. So you guys want to head over to Pump Fund or download the Pump Fund mobile app, see what people are buying and why they're buying it. These guys have a much bigger port, so it's going to be harder for you. So you have to be very selective with what you're buying. I also do want to mention, you guys really want to be managing your risk. For example, if you guys have a portfolio worth like 10 soul, please, I cannot stress this enough guys, like do not buy more than like 2 soul on a coin. Full porting is never the way to go. And also you guys really want to focus down on like your strategy. In meme coins, you don't need a lot of money to make money, because you guys just saw that example with Fly. You literally can make money with just like $200. I put $200 in and I could have made 20-30k on this coin alone within like 6 hours. We also have Serenity where you guys can scan these coins. Like we trade here daily. We have Serenity here where we trade daily, we scan coins. So it's always good to be having a group that you can share your thoughts with, you can share your thesis with, and just get other people's opinions on your type of coins, etc. You guys really want to get used to the fact of just like finding bottomed out narratives, because they have much more of a RR. The return on like these bottomed out narratives is so insane. Why I'm using Fly as a good example is because you're buying like literally Pico bottom at 2k. Now the upside is just exponential. There's not much like downside here, right? How much lower is it gonna go from 2k? Like you might lose 1 cent, 2 cents on fees. But at the same time, the upside is just much greater. We were able to come out with $700 USD, which is almost $1,000 cap. So at the same time, we could have came out with 30k. So you guys want to use these settings. volume $300, maximum 100k market cap, token age 240 minutes. If you guys want to have a larger time frame, let's just say like 500 minutes, you want to look at coins that have been out for quite a while now. You guys want to see the virality of each coin. So another coin, like I said, Memers, going back up now. We said this had like 1 million likes in literally like what, less than like 6 hours, which is insane. 1 million likes is crazy. And people pricing in now, sometimes with these virality coins, it takes quite a long time. So you guys do have to be patient. You guys literally need to like sit on your ass and just hold the coin sometimes, but obviously take profits along the way. You guys don't want to be bag holding. Bag holding basically means like you don't want to be holding a coin for too long to the point where you're just going to round trip and you're just going to lose all your profits, and it's just going to come back to your entry and you're just going to lose everything. So obviously make sure you guys are taking aggressive profits on the way up, especially if you have a low port. If you're willing to risk that, then it's fine. You guys do not have the privilege to hold right now. Like for people that are low ports, I'm speaking to you guys don't have the privilege to be round tripping. That means like if you're up 5 SOL and your port is 10 SOL, you should dead ass be taking that shit instantly. Like I don't want to be seeing you guys being up 5 SOL and you guys are not taking that shit. I'll be cheesed myself. I'll be pissed off. So please, can't preach this enough. Take your profits. Focus on these coins that have virality. Focus on these coins that have 100 to 300k likes, and make sure it has a sentiment story behind it as well. Like right here, animal coins have always done well. Memes that inflict some form of emotion, whatever it may be, results in them being shared more. For example, let me review a runner that we've had a while ago called Punch. This went to like 20 mil. And why did this go 20 mil? It's because it was a very sad story where a monkey went into a zoo. He was being bullied by the other zoo monkeys, and then he had a little plushie, like a red plushie, where he kept going to for comfort, and people used to visit the zoo to just take videos of the monkey Punch. Obviously that got more viral. People started like having a bond with that monkey. It's like, oh, I feel the same way. Like I have things that I can go back to. I can have something like a plushie, for example. Oh, I have a girlfriend or boyfriend that I can go back to, etc, etc. So people made $500,000. This is insane. Look at this. Obviously not every run is gonna go to 20 mil, so you guys just have to be cautious. Don't have crazy targets in this market since we are still in a bear market, but who knows, it's still possible. There are some good runners in the market that do be going crazy. If you guys want to trade with me personally, I'll be linking Serenity down below. Thanks for watching again. Yes, another video uploaded by me. I'll get more videos going, and thanks so much for watching.